everyone, and welcome to the Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal. I am your host, Sean Ellis, and I would like to give a big shout out to the following person right off the bat. Joshua Robert Moore for creating the new theme song for the Eternal X Wolfpack. Check him out on Earthcore Audio. He does an amazing job. Definitely go check out his website and see all the cool stuff he makes. He does a lot of music stuff, and he did one hell of a job for me. And give him a look up. Like I said, ask him, see what he can come up with for you. Who knows? He might come out with something really cool. So definitely check out Joshua Robert Moore and Earthcore. And thank you very much, Josh, for creating the song. Also, tonight, I have a co-host. She's hiding backstage. Sometimes she pops in at will. Sometimes she doesn't. But this time, I'm going to bring her in anyhow because I know she's hiding back there. So we're just going to have fun with her tonight, too. We're going to bring in my co-host tonight, Ms. Gwen Johns.
Hey, Sean. Yeah, he just pulls me on when he wants to. So I'm like, okay, give me a second. Just a second.
You know, if you're hiding backstage, I'm going to pull you in here.
I'm not hiding. I just, sometimes I sit back there and just watch you guys,
Yeah, and then you giggle and you see those little faces back there. I know what you do back there.
Yeah.
The things you don't see behind the scenes sometimes is quite funny. We ought to have a blooper once in a while.
Yeah, we do.
So, our guest is a returning guest tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And he is the owner of Broadhead Manor, Mr. Bill Wolter. Let's bring him in.
Hey.
Hey.
How you been, Bill?
Tired.
It's been a while since I've been up there. I'm definitely looking forward to coming up on June 6th to the Bearded Brawl.
Yeah, we're right now we're in the middle of remodeling. I've done major construction work throughout the building this year. I've not booked as much as I should, this year. I've pretty much taken the weekends and asked for help as much as I can because I need all the volunteers I can get. We're undertaking some huge projects. We finally got money to redo the gym floor. The old wooden floor got flooded with all this rain we've had recently.
Oh.
And it soaked up a lot of the water, so that wood is just destroyed. We have been removing the gym floor and the library above it. It has the big roof leaks and everything like that, but we finally got the last dumpster of garbage out of there. So the library, once I get one more weekend to inspect it, it should be safe for everybody to go in the library and investigate and do what they want to do. And we've undertook a lot.
I know you said you sent some pictures here. Let's bring a few of them up here. I don't know which ones are which, but that's in the gym, right?
That's in the gym. We have one more pile of garbage that we have to get rid of, and that's over by the center doors. It's all carpet and junk plywood and stuff like that got soaked.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, the gym floor is wet right now. 10 inches of rain will do a lot to a building.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yeah, I can't thank the Bearded Brothers enough. They're doing the Bearded Brothers Brawl on 6/6 of 26.
Mm-hmm.
They've all volunteered every weekend for the past 2 to 3 weekends to help me get this accomplished.
Wow.
Sean, there's also a flyer for that down at the bottom.
Do what?
There's a flyer. I was telling Sean.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically what the Bearded Brawl is, Bearded Brothers are an international group across the nation that helps needy families.
Mm-hmm.
Once a year, they do different events.
Did he freeze?
Here we're going to do the Bearded Brawl, which is beard contest at Broadhead Manor.
Mhm.
There are close to 30 or 40 different beard entry categories where they're going to judge how your beard looks, what it looks like, and the sponsors that are there are going to help you learn how to maintain your beards and different stuff like that. They have all different kinds of products and whatnot. Well, they decided, since they had so much fun last year at the Paranormal Rockdown, the Bearded Brothers decided to include the paranormal into this. So this year, we are actually on the Friday night before, June 5th, we are going to be having a meet and greet. I'm going to have it catered in with finger foods and stuff like that. We will have beer and wine, not for sale. We'll just have some to sit around and mingle and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's a meet and greet to bring in the paranormal world into their world.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, all of our celebrities that are coming in have volunteered to come in, and everybody just get together on that first night, Friday night. Sit back, relax, talk to your favorite people. Hi, Annie. And just have some fun. At 9 p.m., we will be having a 4-hour ghost hunt on the Friday night that is going to be led by a lot of our people that are there. Mm-hmm. And it's all in support of the event. You know, everything, pretty much almost everything we do, minus my cost, is going to be donated to their nonprofit organization.
That's awesome.
It is.
So when I finish, I can pretty much tell how much we're going to have to, it's going to cost me to actually do the event.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance, the electricity, the food that's going to come in and stuff like that. Once I remove that, I believe the way it looks, it's like 75% of everything is going to go to the Bearded Brothers organization.
Awesome.
And then the following day at 11 a.m., it opens up. The building will be open with vendors, and there will be Michael Gagliano is going to be doing our emceeing all day and announcing all the different categories and whatnot where people can sign up. We'll have raffles. We'll be doing all different kinds of things, all to support the Bearded Brothers. Then at 2 p.m., the actual contest judging will begin, where people will come up, show off their beards, and instead of like a sexy legs contest, you're going to have a sexy beards contest.
Do I need to get a fake one?
So, yeah, there are poles on stage. Maybe we'll have a couple strippers up there. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Bill. You can be the stripper for us. You know how that
I'll bring out the Bigfoot costume and I'll pole dance as Bigfoot.
That would be awesome.
Oh, hell. That'd be fun as hell.
And I'm coming from South Carolina to be there.
Yep, and I'll be there.
I love Broadhead and I love Bill. And I just
also, we're going to be doing that night, everything stops at, I believe, 5 p.m. is what the ending time is. I could be wrong. It could be 6. But after that, everybody's going to break for dinner for about an hour and a half, something like that. And then we're having the full-blown ghost hunt that will start between 7 and 8 p.m., where I'll give a full tour of the building myself. And once that tour is done, the ghost hunt begins. And once that ghost hunt begins, it could end at midnight, could end at 1, could end at 2. It all depends on how much activity we're getting and how much fun we're having. I'll keep the building open until 2 to 3 a.m. So
wow,
we'll just have a blast that night.
Well,
it's all for everybody to enjoy themselves. That's all I care about.
I definitely know for a fact from the experiences I've had there is a lot of activity there.
Me too.
Right now, it's 10 times worse because I've tore the building up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I can just imagine a few of them that I've heard go through there kind of probably a little upset.
Oh, the janitor is definitely upset. He won't speak to me right now. And every time I go in, I just get growled at. So
what?
It's amazing. Yes, you can bring your own equipment. You can bring whatever you need. We will have some equipment that'll be provided for everybody if they need it. It's just a learning experience. Come in and have fun and enjoy yourself and enjoy me. Bill's Nuts will be offered.
There you go.
I'll definitely be bringing some of those home with me for sure, because I did last time I was up there. I grabbed about 6 packages of them.
We have a new flavor this year that is in 2 different mixes. We were able to import dark chocolate brownie bites from Italy. And they're little tiny, they're about a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch squares. You pop one in your mouth, it turns to instant powder, and it's cocoa powder in your mouth, and that's all you taste is brownies.
You're killing me, Bill. You're killing.
They're low sugar.
You have wood crawling out of that chair over there wanting those brownies.
I'm coming to Wisconsin now. That sounds delicious, man.
You got another question here from Jay. So we will be able to go on the Mayflower in the basement?
Pretty much. No, it's right now. I was there yesterday finishing. Yep, we're going to be at the Booze on the Battleship. I'm not supposed to announce that I'm going to be there, but yes, I am coming to Booze on the Battleship. But right now, I've got everything drying up. I've got 4 massive dehumidifiers going in the building. I've already pulled at least 400 gallons of water out of the air alone.
Wow.
Oh.
So, yeah. I need the tiny bites in my mouth.
Wow.
Hi, Kimmy.
Where's Kimmy?
So, yeah, we're going to just come have fun and, like I said, enjoy the new experiences, the new look of the building. We're only remodeling in the new half of the building. With the library being cleaned out, I'll have it vacuumed up and straightened up and everything like that. I could actually hold a major event up in that room once I get it painted and get the ceiling done. We'll be golden. So we'll have 2 big meeting areas for people to come in and then just enjoy themselves.
Cool.
Got another question that popped up here. It says, why is Kane mad at you? He's refurnishing the building. He's renovating it.
Yeah, it's the renovation that everything is just getting stirred up.
Yeah.
We tore out the gym floor. We removed 9 big piles of garbage just out of the library area. We had a 40-yard dumpster we filled up and hauled away. Now we just had a 30-yard dumpster we had filled up and hauled away. Now I've got to get another 20-yard dumpster. And that should be the final dumpster to be removed from Broadhead Manor.
Wow.
What's the floors going to be like in the gym now that you?
We're doing an epoxy coating. We're trying to decide on the total finish we want. Mm-hmm. It's either going to be speckled or it's going to be swirled, or Ron is trying to figure out how to marbleize it. To make it look like one giant marble floor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's an artist. It will be awesome. It will be awesome.
We're repainting the black walls and we're repainting the gray walls, trying to get everything into perspective, make it look and smell nice and fresh. That was a sunrise this morning at 5 o'clock.
That's beautiful.
My backyard.
That's awesome. We need more of those around here.
So that's the pictures of the library right there. As you can see, the roof it's safe. The holes are from the plaster that did fall through from the leaking. After the Bearded Brothers event, we do have a system that we're putting on the roof that will stop all our leaks.
Oh, good.
We did negotiate a price to get the materials in. Part of it was donated to us. And it's just a matter of me getting 4 or 5 guys to help me up on the roof, and we'll get it taken care of in one weekend. That's one of our snowstorms.
Those are the pictures I took when I was on the way to your birthday party.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, though. I had to share it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just something about Wisconsin and snow. It's totally different than Illinois, being in Illinois for sure.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Well, for me, being from South Carolina, it was very, very different, and I loved it. Honestly, I loved it. I really did. I miss it. I told him today I miss it so much.
I pretty much have a love-hate relationship with it.
Well, it's beautiful. It is. It was cold now. Let me tell you, it was cold.
Hey, we stayed. We had a good time.
We did. We had a great time. It was just nice to be together and having fun and celebrating your birthday. I got home. I had to stay in Chicago on my way home overnight, and it was like -6. And I was like, this is different.
Yeah, a little bit different.
A little different.
Jay says if you give Kane a cigarette, you should calm him down a little bit. Calm him down a little bit.
His name is John, and he is our resident janitor. It's not Kane. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. He smokes little short, stubby cigars. The story with that is people have brought him big cigars. People have brought him cigarettes and all that stuff. And I go back the next day, they're all laying around.
Oh,
they just
cool.
laying in the same spot they put them.
Yeah, that's not cool.
We've had a few people bring up these short little stubby cigars that they had back in the
He froze again.
I'll give him a minute. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Those short, stubby little cigars, they don't tell me where they put them. I'll get a text a couple days later, can you go check this spot? And they don't tell me what they put there or anything. I go there and I go, what am I looking for? And they're like, well, we set a cigar in this one spot right here. And they took a picture and they send me the picture. That cigar's gone.
He likes
And
that.
then for that entire week afterwards, all I smell in the building is like somebody was walking around with a cigar. And the pictures I've had of John, you always saw him with a cigar hanging out of the side of his mouth. Always. He never, I mean, even during school hours, he had a cigar hanging out of the side of his mouth as he was mopping the building.
That's one thing I'll never forget is the first time I was ever at Broadhead Manor, and we come up there when Eternal Paranormal had their open house for the first time up there. And you were giving us a tour of the building, and we got down by the boiler room, and everybody was standing around. And I couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, okay. And I could have swore at the time you walked up the steps, your dog followed you up there like he always does when he follows you, took a right there in that hallway. And I walked up there. I was like, well, what's everybody waiting? So I walked up, followed the dog, and the person that was there turned the corner. The doors were locked, and the dog's sitting there in the hall.
Yep. And I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs going, what are you looking at?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that at all. That's the first time I ever been there and seen him right off the bat. And we even got EVPs of the children out of the closet, the janitor's closet down around the corner from there too as well.
Yep.
We got Alicia in the house, McFadden, Derek McFadden, Susan Victoria, Nathan Elwell is in the house here as well. Thanks, Susan, for sharing out.
Yeah, Alicia, they opened up our public investigations this year again. And Alicia and the women took a group down into John's area. It was a group of all women. And the minute they walked in, they were being cussed at. They were being told to leave. It wasn't their time to be there.
Wow.
They just kept pissing him off something fierce. And so everybody in your viewing group knows John is from an era of 1906 to 1918. He was the janitor of Broadhead Manor in our old building. He is from an era that women are seen and not heard. And the more the women talk, the more disrespected he feels. And he's going to push you. He's going to shove you. He's going to make everybody know he's there. And the women shut the hell up.
Yeah. I remember one of my teammates that was there. he was kind of tugging on her hair and couldn't figure out why. So, but yeah.
Hi, Tiff.
Hey, Tiff.
Yeah, Alicia's right. She was getting banging up on top of the metal stairs, and yeah, he was trying to rush him out of that room. They did not want him in that room, or he did not want him in there. But the men could go in there fine. The men were talking to him. The men were doing whatever they had to do. Yeah, Nathaniel, she's going to have a good time. Trust me.
He hasn't messed with me. Usually when I go down, because I know what he didn't like, I'll say, hey, but I pretty much don't say a whole lot to him.
Right. And you respect him, you know.
Yeah.
If you go in with a happy-go-lucky attitude and you're going to say like, well, he ain't going to touch me. Trust me.
Yes, he will.
Also, if you're not prepared and don't realize the energy there from the elemental, if as soon as you get on the property, if you're not used to that high energy, yeah, you definitely know he's there too.
Oh yeah, I guess he's been really messing with Lexi, and if you look off this direction, Lexi's laying there sound asleep.
Yeah,
he chased her out. Our one elemental Groot, he chased her out of the cafeteria. I had her to actually walk across part of the cafeteria floor, and she got to one certain area, and next thing you know, she tucked her tail and took off running and would not come back.
Wow.
what?
Yeah, that's not normal she normally stays around all the time.
Yes, Alicia, we just got Nathaniel and Morgan's tickets, and I sent them off to them, and they will be here. I'll be picking them up at the airport and taking them back. So, yeah, Lexi's my little ghost hunting dog. She knows where they are. Yeah, Nathaniel, you're going to have to enter your beard contest.
He is. He's doing good with it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it.
My beard was actually down to about here. I had it all grown out. It was looking sort of good. Then it just got too itchy, and it kept going in my mouth when I was trying to eat. I'm done.
That's what he was fussing about too. Yeah.
I see him on the show. It's like, man, you'll sit there and go like this once in a while. It's like,
so yeah, I can't wait for the event. It's going to be fun. It's the only event we're doing this year. I actually took this year off with Broadhead Manor. I will book anybody if they really want a night, to investigate and stuff like that. But everybody needs to understand that when I work on the building, I work on it from like 2 p.m. all the way up to 10 o'clock at night. There's activity going on. We have things we're doing. We're trying to get it done. I'm concentrating on the building, getting painting done, getting the flooring done, getting the roofs sealed as much as I can. After 9 years, it really needs this attention. And plus, all my spirits, they know I'm doing the work. They're upset, but they know it's for a better outcome for the building.
Right.
So they're allowing me some leeway.
Alicia, yes, I will be there. I'll be coming up there.
Yeah, we're getting a lot done. Plus, I took the year off for my health. I had serious depression over the winter. I gained a lot of weight. It affected my health greatly, and my knees are shot. They're done, and they will not work on my knees unless I get everything else under control. So I'll get everything under control, hopefully. And once it's done, my knees will be done. I'll come back stronger next year with events, and we're planning a lot of stuff for next year. So, like I said, if you want to book with Broadhead, shoot me a message. We'll work out a deal. I am negotiating pricing because of the work that's being done and stuff like that. The building's huge. I can only work in one area. Leave me alone in that area to work. You've still got close to 40,000 square feet to investigate instead of my little 20,000. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't bang around. I don't make all kinds of noise. If I'm painting, you might hear a roller brush going up roller and a brush going up and down the wall. That's it. Or a sprayer running. So, hey, Morgan.
Yeah, we got Morgan and Lillian. Lillian just popped in from Haunted Happy Hour. Let's see, Tiffany. She's in here now. We've got quite a few in here.
Hey, Lily, we're looking for a coffee group that'll set up and serve coffee on the Bearded Brothers Brawl. 6/6/26.
And Nathaniel, we talked about renovations a little while ago and was showing pictures at the beginning of the show. You can go back and check them out there. We flashed everything that's been done and how he's got things torn apart and getting things redone.
You could flip them again for the people that hadn't got to see. Come on, Sean.
All right, we can do that. We can do it. Hang on, here we go again.
Hey, you scratched me on and I wasn't really prepared, so I can give you.
Oh, you know, you wanted to come on and.
I get to talk with Bill, of course.
Like I said, you always send backstage once in a while. You just got to bring you in and make you a part of the show.
Come on and have fun.
Yeah, I do. I always do. I told him, I said, I'll be in the back. He's like, no, you coming? I'm like, no, I'm not ready for today. Not camera ready.
And I told her about 20 minutes before the show. I said, got 20 minutes. Go for it.
I did the best I could, man. I can't wait to see it when it's finished. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I did save, let's see. I did save roughly 1,000 boards, the little square boards.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to figure out a good thing to do with them. I might. What is he saying, Bill? I request and hope that it'll happen, that you give Morgan a shot like you gave me. It's a traditional, I feel.
I know it's what he's talking about. We were just talking on the phone about it. So. Hey, you know what you could do, Bill, with the pieces, if you still have some of the floor left? You could take them and, like sign them. And
we're gonna
to raise money to help with the roof and stuff. You can sell them for just a little bit.
What I plan on doing is I am putting them up for sale. They're $2 a piece, and I will hand sign one corner of it, and we're going to get our logo and try to stamp that logo in ink onto each board.
Oh, nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Save one
I'll
for me.
give Morgan a shot. Not a problem. I love you guys, so just come on out. Once you guys get there, you have the first night all to yourselves to investigate.
Well, we have some plans. I've already talked to Nate because we chit chat on his show about it, and I was like, there's something we need to do that everybody else is something weird because we don't get to investigate together alone because not much except at events and stuff. So we need to do something weird. It'll be fun. Yeah, save cheap. Hey, can I tell them that they might get stuck in the same room as me?
Yeah. Now that you can go ahead and break it to them. Nathaniel, you and Morgan are going to have to share a room with Gwen.
Yeah.
So, Christina.
Yeah, Bill had told Gwen that at the beginning of the show. You're going to have to shack up with Nathaniel and Morgan.
Yeah, I got my own day bed.
The one nice thing about that is you're going to be in the new condo area, the one that has the living room, the kitchen, and dining room. You're going to be in one of those rooms, and then the other room is going to be EVP, which is Everything Vaguely Paranormal. Mm-hmm. Shelly and Blake.
Okay.
So they're going to be putting more people in the 3-room apartment. So I'll get it all taken care of by the time you guys all get there.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping to have the entire gym done, the new remodel before this event. It all depends on how many volunteers I get.
Mm-hmm.
I can't thank, like, again, I can't thank the Bearded Brothers and everybody else that has shown up to support us, helping get this done and stuff like that. You don't know how much it means, because for years and years and years, and this is where I'm going to make a bunch of people mad. People come in to investigate the building. They tell me over and over and over, you ever need us for help, you ever need, volunteers, we'll be here. That's not me to reach out to people for help. And when I finally do reach out for help, boom, there's crickets. I get nobody to come.
Hell, I am so
we
far.
got an investigation
I
that
wish
night.
I could get there quicker.
Yeah, we just, it upsets me a little bit, that when you reach out to somebody that tells you over and over and over that we can be there, we can be there, we can be there, and then they don't come. It just makes me, the next time, I'm not going to call anybody for help. I'll do it myself. You don't know how many hours I sit up. Hey, we're back.
I don't know what keeps happening. It's not me this time.
It's because the computer gremlins is normal. We get
yeah.
we get into a good discussion, and they seem to always hop in there and freeze everything up.
Right. And I mean, you don't know how many hours I sit up there by myself, and people have noticed you leave one day, you come back the next day, and in the overnight hours, I've got an entire hallway painted. That's just me. I'm a go-getter. I'll get it all done. Or you start at one end. It should have. Nathaniel, I know it should upset me, but I'm not the type of person that really cares. If I let it bother me, I'm going to have ulcers. I'm going to have stress. I'm going to have people that I'm all upset with, and I'm going to chew them out. I'm not one to hold my tongue. If I just let it slide, then it just goes away.
Well, I will say this. I am planning to come up early and stay with Christina or some of my other friends up there for, a little bit. Since when I come, I try to stay a little while because I love it up there.
Right.
And if I could possibly get there sometime the week before, I will call you and say, hey, dude, I'm here. What you need?
Okay.
I will figure it out.
Again, like I say, it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. So if you can come. If you can't come, I don't care. I'm going to get it done no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, half of that gym floor I scraped up myself, along the front and the edges the first day before anyone got there yesterday. Yesterday, we had four people show up, and they helped me get everything up into a wheelbarrow and put into one pile. And once we got that done, we were sweeping the floor and stuff like that, and just spreading the water around so it evaporates faster. And we get all that stuff done, and boom, I took everybody out to lunch. Let's have really good lunch. I bought everybody lunch for helping me, and people left happy. That's the way it's supposed to be. Right. I could sit there and argue that this guy didn't show up, and he said he would, and this guy was going to show up, and he did it. Why start the drama? You don't need the drama.
No, you don't need it with your help either. No, sir, you do not.
Right. No, you don't need it. It's why everybody's got to call everybody out in this paranormal world. I have no friggin' clue. There's no sense.
I wish there was less drama and more family unity among us than there is now.
I have learned in the paranormal world, if you mention the word paranormal unity or para-unity or anything like that, I'm throwing you out of my building. There is no such thing. I don't care how much you preach it. You go back and talk to your friends right after you say that, and I can guarantee you're talking shit about somebody the minute you go home. Oh, that person said that. Oh, that person said that.
Oh, yeah.
They're wrong. They're wrong. They don't know how to investigate. I'm not a paranormal investigator, and I know how to investigate more than all you people.
You do. I've seen you do it. It was very cool. You just kind of slid in.
I can walk around. I don't feel that I'm an empath, but I can feel where they are.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense my dog, and my dog knows exactly where they are.
Yes.
You know, there's just so many things. You bring out my dowsing rods. Okay, when I do my dowsing rods, you can say I'm manipulating them with my hands. No, I'm not. I can make that dowsing rod follow somebody walking around the room.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody says, well, okay, it's you bending it to follow that person. Okay, fine. Put both dowsing rods in one hand side by side, one up, one down, so they can still move. Hold them in one hand and tell the right rod to point out somebody to the right and tell the left rod to point out somebody to the left. You can't manipulate your hand and make them separate.
Right. Exactly. We actually did that experiment there in the gym with one of my teammates because she brought her dowsing rods that night we were there. And I was curious because, like I said, you know, we know there's a lot of energy in that building, and she was asking questions, and they do their crossing and everything else. So I was like, I'm curious since, you know, I can feel the energy. She can feel the energy. And she's like, you know, and I took my fingers right in front of them, and I'm standing about 3 or 4 feet away, and I'm doing this, and they're following me. But then again, I told her, she's like, what the hell? And I said, okay, here's something we're going to try. I said, you think of one thing, I'll think of another. Don't tell each other anything and see what happens. Those dowsing rods were doing this. Because she was thinking closed, I was thinking open, and they were just sitting there doing this the whole time.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can't manipulate them like that.
Well, there's just so many things that you can't explain when you're sorry, I just read Derek's comment. I'm manipulating my rod. No, I'm manipulating my rod while I'm playing with my nuts. And yeah.
You gotta leave it to Derek, man. Derek's funny.
I did.
You gotta love Derek.
So yeah, it's with Nathaniel's comment there, why I call him Sir Ninja, not Sir Sexy, because I randomly appear and my dowsing rod sessions I cannot explain. It's true. I can't explain it. I feel the energy going through my hands because it starts burning my hands as they're playing with them. So it just, I mean, you wouldn't believe the energy that flows through me from my spirits to get those rods to do things.
Yeah. It's like sometimes to me, it even feels like static electricity and I pop it in your hands.
Yep. And we, you know, the new thing that has transpired is this year, Ron did not put all his efforts into making new statues. We have them ready to go. He'll build them as soon as he comes up in June. He will not enter the building before June 1st because of the cold.
No.
It is just too damn cold in that building for him. So he's been songwriting now.
Ooh.
He's been actually writing poems and writing lyrics to songs, and he made 2 new songs for Broadhead Manor.
Oh, cool.
I can't wait to hear him.
When you guys come up for the Bearded Brothers event, you will hear the new songs. Well, he took an AI generator to create the voice and to create the music background to it. And it's a children's choir with an operatic singer in there. There's all different kinds of things. Yes, Ron will be there for the Bearded Brothers just that day. He doesn't want to spend the night with a bunch of freaky people, so. But the new songs he wrote, I don't know if you know what codex is. They have different codexes in computer, lingo for protection spells, for energy building, good vibes, all that stuff.
Right.
He typed the codex numbers and codes into the songs.
Nice.
When you listen to these songs, oh my God, you instantly get goosebumps at the peaks where the codexes are. I know exactly where they are in the song, and boom, you feel them instantly as soon as that part of the song comes up. And one song is about Elizabeth, and one song is about Tom and Normus. Yeah. Thomas and Norman. So
That's cool.
they're real eerie songs. They're really cool. I can't wait to display or play them. And hey, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I'm sitting here with my hand on the mouse and my freaking light's going crazy.
There you go.
It's probably your kids playing with my little person.
Darn right.
Yeah. I'm like, that's what I said.
I don't know. Gwen's got that little one that runs around her house all the time. We see it every once in a while in the back.
She loves Broadhead. Oh my goodness, she loves it.
Yeah, the song about Elizabeth, I can actually close my eyes and visualize her running around the table, dancing with her song. And then with Thomas and Norman, I've used the dowsing rods, and they just go insane with the dowsing rods when I'm playing their song.
Cool.
So we will preview them live publicly during the Bearded Brothers event 2 or 3 times so everybody can hear them. Plus, it builds the energy in the building. Oh my, you wouldn't believe the things that happen in that building when the music plays.
Wow, that's going to be cool.
And having the people there, it's going to be, this event will probably blow away our last event. Mm-hmm. So we are, for the first time, allowing, it's BYOB during the day on Saturday. We will have a beer garden set up behind the building. We ask that it's only beer and wine. Mm-hmm. We will allow it just in that area, as long as it doesn't get carried away and it doesn't get, nobody gets over the top, anything like that. The first incident of somebody getting too drunk, they will be removed from the premises, totally banned from the premises, everything like that. We just want to have a nice, social, casual event.
Right.
There you go.
And the Bearded Brothers, yes, they're a band of bikers. They're normal, everyday guys, hard worker. Everybody's blue collar. You want to sit around and have a beer with your friend? Sit around and have a beer with your friend. Like I said, if you do it inside the beer garden area, perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jeff. Are
you going to have like a tent for that or something like that?
I will have a tent set up outside for it. We are not serving alcohol. We are not having somebody bring in alcohol. Mm-hmm. That part during the day on Saturday is if you bring your own beer in, I'll let you drink it. You just don't bring it into the building. It cannot cross the threshold of the building. The first night, yes, when we have the event the first night, on Friday night, the meet and greet, I'm going to have a little bit of beer. I'm going to have a little bit of wine for everybody just to stand around and mingle and talk and have a good time. And, we'll just sit around, have a few drinks, and then ghost hunt. As long as everybody has fun and enjoys themselves, let's go. Let's do that.
Most definitely.
I'm just reading down through the things.
A couple of them to repeat.
Yeah, a couple of them. There's a way we can get them to scroll, but it's usually like over somebody's face. That's why I don't do them on the shows that I produce. But
right.
Yeah, it looks odd, so we just kind of see them on the side.
We pop them up when we see them, and then if there's repeats, we don't bring them up. But
right.
So, but yeah, definitely so. I know one thing, Bill. I mean, you do an amazing job there. You gave all the people that's in the paranormal field a great place to investigate. And I've been there a few times, at least 3 or 4 I know of. And, I am very grateful for everything you've done. I mean, even that one night I come up there and you made a doorway, and we did a test run there in the locker rooms and got some really cool stuff out of that when we did the fog machine.
If anybody out there in the paranormal world wants to come to Broadhead Manor, and if you have an idea for an experiment, run it by me. I will try to create the exact thing you're talking about by the time you get there. And when you get there, I don't care if it takes 2-3 hours. Let's play with it.
That's cool.
You know?
And we did. We actually had interference when we went live. We did not have any sound for the first 45 minutes.
Pretty much.
And we were seeing things travel through that door.
I was laying on the floor in the girls' shower, and something ran over the top of me and through the door. Mm-hmm. You hear me on the video say something just kicked me.
Oh, wow.
And in the same time slot, a second later, he caught something outside right through the gateway.
Yep.
And it was just fog. You know, it was a PVC ring that went around the doorway, or PVC frame. I shot fog into it, and we set the static cams up outside of it, and he videotaped it. We caught someone standing right next to it. We caught things going through it. We caught faces that were floating around.
I actually got both those videos saved on my hard drive for when we did that. It was awesome. I mean, Eternal Paranormal, Derek and Alicia come up with the idea with the fog when we were in another location one night, but it was more opened in an open area. So that's when I mentioned you, let's make a door frame and let them have something to walk through. And you got it spot on. And when we got down there, like I said, we got some pretty cool stuff coming through that doorway.
Well, Alicia and Derek learned my technique with the lasers, because during our haunted house, we create a laser swamp down the hallway. Yeah. I can create a flat plane laser all the way down the hallway from end to end. And when you do that, you can actually watch the spirits walk through the fog, and the swirls appear behind them as they're walking.
Yeah.
So it amazes me. I could sit and look at that for hours and hours and hours, and then I get nothing done. But yeah, I can sit there and watch my spirits play. They'll walk up to you thinking they're going to sneak up on you. No, I see you coming up. Stuff like that. It's just fun. So now this year I have actually contained that in a certain area on the hallway. It's all self-contained. There's no movement of the fog, no fast movement of the fog itself going down the hallway. It's a nice, gentle, slowly pattern that goes through. The new edition of everything is roughly, I'd say, 80 feet long. So that's enough room to see things walking from end to end.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
I went and bought all new lasers for it, so the lasers are more intense. Have a good night, Derek.
Yep.
Love you too.
Catch you later, bro.
But yeah, when Alicia and Derek first saw that, they're like, holy crap, we can do this anywhere. And I said, yeah, do it. This is how you do it. And I explained it to them. I'm not afraid to share stuff. It's not a secret of Broadhead Manor. You know what I mean?
Right. I know one thing when I was there too that was really cool. I got to lay on that embalming table.
Yes.
And when I laid on that embalming table, I had 2 cat balls in my hand and a REM pod down between my legs, just laying on that table. And it felt like somebody was holding my head and holding my ankles. The cat balls were going off, and so was that REM pod.
Yep. For everybody out in your viewers, we have an actual embalming table that was used from the early or late 20s to I would say it was used all the way up to 1990s from Newcomer's Funeral Home just down the street from us. Everybody that's in the cemetery across the street from that funeral home has been on that morgue table. Well, the iron from the railroad tracks connects us 4 blocks away to that building. You know what I mean? It connects the cemetery to the building, and those spirits can go lay on that table anytime they want. Plus, we have the embalming machine that embalmed all those people. So with the combination sitting next to each other, it has an energy field like no other.
That's what we need to do when we're up there. We need to get Gwen on the embalming table.
I already laid on it. I was trying to take a nap, and if I kept bugging me.
Yeah, Tiffany was there that night I did it. That was,
Yep.
but yeah,
Hey, Casey.
that's definitely an experience to be able to have a spirit, and you can feel it. Like exactly, hold your head, hold your ankles, right there in that location. It's awesome.
Yes. I've had different people experience it. We had a guy, Darren Buss, lay on that table, put a REM pod in one hand, REM pod in the other hand, held him straight out. On his chest, he had 3 cat balls. And they were telling him, touch his right hand and light up the REM pod. Well, the REM pod on the right would light up and then run through him to the other REM pod. And next thing you know, the cat balls went up. This REM pod stopped. The right-handed REM pod stopped. The cat balls lit up. And then all of a sudden, the left-hand the cat ball stopped. And then the left-handed REM pod goes off. We told him to run back the other way. Stuff like that. The cat balls, Nathaniel and them, when last time Nathaniel was there, him and Shelly Pruitt were in the lobby area. They put a cat ball up on the table and they're waiting for guests to come in, for the ghost hunt. And all of a sudden that cat ball launched and flew across the room. And it didn't just drop, it got launched. And Nathaniel and Shelly both saw it and they're like, what the hell just happened? And they put it back up there. They couldn't get it to do it again, but they knew something was there.
Like I said, there's definitely a lot of activity there and a lot of cool stuff. And I even remember the night that we were there too, that they were doing an EVP session upstairs and they had a tripwire that come up through the hall and it actually followed right down the wire, coming right back up.
Yep.
There was nobody around.
The thing is, our one elemental we have at the one end of the building, Groot, he's from the earth. He's an earth elemental. I call him Groot because picture a big tree. That's what he looks like. That's what he visualizes himself as, a big tree. He's based there and he protects the land. He tells you flat out he's ancient. He predates man and he's the protector of the land. And he asks that you plant plants. It repopulates nature.
Right.
So every year we do plant a tree or something on the property just in his honor. But one night I had Nathan Blank up there and with Paranormal Paradox. He was sitting in the room and he was getting reactions back and forth from Groot himself. When I walked in the room, everything, those lights can only light up so bright. You know what I'm talking about? They only flash. They don't really get really super bright.
Right.
I walked in the room, every device at the same exact time flashed so bright it almost blinded you. It lit up the whole room.
Wow.
And then Greg.
Man, Uncle Bill.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
But when it flashed like that, Nathan thought we blew up all his devices. He's like,
Wow.
I can't get him to work no more. And I'm like, yeah, you can. I said, Groot, let go of him. And different things started reacting again. Lights were coming on and off and this and that. But everybody that was in Nathan's group was just like, holy crap, what just happened? It was like, how could he have that much energy to flash everything like that? I mean, it was like somebody took those old flash bulbs, aimed it right at you and flashed it. That's how bright it was.
I mean, elementals got that capability of tapping to the energy within the ground and everything around it, and they can do a lot of damage.
And then the other elemental we call Smudge because he was conjured by the Native Americans. He was there to protect their burial grounds. When the railroad tracks came through the city of Broadhead, they leveled out the burial grounds that were all up and down there. They didn't care. They just came through with bulldozers and leveled everything. I have the proof that states on my plot of survey of the building, do not dig without an archaeologist present because you'll dig up bones. You'll dig up bodies. It's in the back corner of my building. Love and hugs, Greg. But yeah, there's so much about our property. there's just so much activity and everything because we have the limestone foundation. We have water that flows under the building. We have water that flows next to the building with the Sugar River. We have the iron railroad tracks that connect us to the nearest cemetery, which is, like I said, 4 blocks away. All those people in that cemetery went to school in this building, and it was happy memories for them. So we also have, there is supposedly a ley line that's 4 blocks away from us that crosses the state of Wisconsin. All of this put together just is prime rationale for that building. Plus, I love music so much. Whenever I'm in that building, I'm playing music. And all our spirits feed on that frequency energy. They suck it in like sponges.
Oh, yeah.
And then they direct it right towards you. They want you to know they're there. We run the haunted house. We constantly have, in a year, there's got to be 2,000-3,000 people that come through our building in a year. So when we run those events and stuff, that provides more energy for our spirits. They're feeling that love, that, joyful camaraderie of everybody, and me, I just orchestrate it. I, bring them all together and say, hey, before anyone gets there, I'm going to play you the music, build up your energy, and blast them. Let's have some fun. I want people to realize that, yes, they want to have fun just as much as you do.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
If you come in with a negative attitude and tell me flat out that, oh, I don't believe in this stuff and da-da-da-da-da, leave. Our spirits are running hide from you. They don't want that negative energy.
Right.
Yes, Alicia, it is.
It is.
It is true.
And yes, your
Frequencies,
different frequencies of music will create different energies in the building. If you play negative music, you're going to have negative energy all throughout the night. If you play happy, upbeat, fun stuff, I mean, it sounds stupid, but my kids' spirits love the EDC, EDM, all that music, the new techno stuff. They love that music. The pounding of the bass, the pounding of the, all the different frequencies that are in that music, they love it.
Yeah.
And they're from an era that never heard that music.
And you'll actually hear them giggling in some places too, because I've got EVPs of them just giggling and laughing.
The first thing that they'll tell you, I've watched Estes session after Estes session. I'll walk in the room and it'll be like, Bill. And I go, what? Downstairs, music now. Go, run. And I tell them I don't run. I'm waiting for them to tell them, move your fat ass down them stairs and turn that music on. But they won't do that.
I'm waiting for them to turn it on when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
No, I don't allow that. I actually turn off the circuit breakers to my stereos every night I go to sleep. They do change the channels on the TV in my bedroom. In my condo area. Throughout the night, they put infomercials on.
What?
I'll look at I like my TV on when I sleep. So I turn the channel on and I'm like, okay, this channel is going to be movies all the way up till I wake up at 8 or 9 in the morning.
Right.
And it's just going to be movies. I'll wake up at 4 in the morning to go to the bathroom or something like that, and it's an infomercial. I turn it back to the movie channel, wake up an hour or two later to go to the bathroom or whatever. I just wake up an hour or two later, it's back to infomercials. I'm like, God damn it, you don't need to buy nothing. I got it.
Well, hopefully they don't start manipulating energy and using your funds to order stuff next.
Uh-oh.
Stuff showing up at the house.
I know they are. But yeah, it's like, you don't need to buy nothing. I've got everything here for you. You don't need it. But no, they want to watch the infomercials.
One of these days you're going to wake up and there'll be a box of toys sitting in your front porch.
Better not be. That means I got a hold of my credit card.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I can sit here and laugh and joke about everything about the building. There's one thing that is with Broadhead Manor. I can say right now, from me and the building, we have a love for everybody and everything out there.
Yes.
So come and have fun, enjoy yourselves with us, because that's my number one thing. That smile on Gwen's face, that smile on your face is the only thing I ever look for.
Oh, I love coming there. You know me. I come from South Carolina to come there.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
love it.
I remember when I first mentioned to Gwen, I said, "Have you been to Broadhead Manor yet?" And she's like, "What?" And now that's one of the top things she talks about. Now we're going to Broadhead.
Yeah, I told him. I said, I'm coming. I did. I showed up when I told y'all I was coming, and I've been back. Golly, I've lost count now, Bill. Several times from the trips and stuff. Yeah.
It's got to be 8 or 9 times, and that's from North Carolina up.
I love it.
Even when you're doing Paranormal Walkabout, you would go to the site in Iowa and then come back to Broadhead. Then you'd go down south somewhere and you come back to Broadhead.
You know what? I say it's my second home now because I feel like it is. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. When I'm there, I'm just at peace. Even when it was so cold and we had that one big room, or the two, it was fun. We were together having fun. Unfortunately, everybody couldn't get there, but at least they were safe where they were. So.
Well, yeah, we had 12 inches of snow that night.
More, I think it was more like 14 or 16.
Yeah,
I
you guys.
believe.
It was a bad night.
Yeah.
Everybody came for my birthday party. Well, there were close to 25 people that were supposed to come. I think 8 of us showed up.
We had a good time. I have a picture of it.
We had
I
a
thought
blast.
I sent it to you. Yeah. So, unfortunately they couldn't come, but I flew in for it and stayed the night before. I can't remember where it was. Anyway, somewhere near the airport, and I woke up to snow, so it was nice.
Christina has a personal connection to Broadhead Manor. Her son came down and started working with us. Yep, we're going to lose you again.
He'll pop back in.
Yep.
I don't know if it's me. I don't think my internet's messing up, but you never know.
It's just probably the energy. We have gremlins all the time.
Yep. Definitely.
When I first met Christina, I met her and her son.
Mm-hmm.
Her son and I just started discussing the haunted house and all the events we do there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Christina was actually coming to our first Spirits in the Spring paranormal investigation, Paracon, whatever you want to call it. Well, I left for Missouri shortly after that, and I had planned out all this stuff with her son that he was going to come actually help me manage the haunted house, and he was going to help me build it, and he was going to help me do all kinds of stuff. Well, I get down to Missouri, and Christina calls me, and she's like, Logan's gone. I go, what? And she's like, he committed suicide. And I go, no, you got to be kidding me. And that was so we actually had his memorial service at Broadhead Manor. 200 and some people showed up. Everybody had a good time. It was fun. So ever since then, Christina and I have been just the best of friends. I love her to death. We have that connection, and every year you just feel it about that time. Yeah. So yeah, he's at the building and he visits her, and he has a big part of this building too. So that's my shout out to Christina. I love her to death.
I think she's trying her best to come. Christina, you're still coming to the bearded brawl, right?
She actually has a table, I believe.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, Christina was
probably pick me up at the airport, actually. So.
Yeah, Christine was on the show last week, and we had a really good talk, and we talked about her having the visitation there, or get together there at Broadhead, and yeah, that was awesome.
Yes, it was. Still brings a tear to my eye, damn it. Yes, I have a heart. As much as I say I don't, I do. But.
He does. He's a big teddy bear. He's a big teddy.
Definitely so. Well, guys, we are at the top of the hour, and it's been a great talk. And Bill, I got to say this: and probably don't tell you it enough, but I definitely appreciate everything you do when I do come up there, and everything you do for everybody in the paranormal field as well. You do an amazing job, and you go out of your way to take care of everybody, and I definitely appreciate that. You make it feel like home when we're all up there, and I thank you very much, Bill.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. I mean, this is me. What you see right here, right now, and smiling and having a good time is me at all times when I'm at Broadhead. Even if I am in the worst depression state or anything like that, I am still going to put a smile on my face.
Yes, he is.
Because I need to have nice, Christina. I need to see that smile to pull me through some of the darkest places I go to. You know, that's me. At least I have that outlet. And if there are people out there that have that feeling that they just can't get anywhere, or they just can't go anywhere, or you're having problems or anything like that, reach out to a friend, reach out to somebody close to you, and get them to put a smile on your face. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Yeah. I pulled myself out of some really dark places just by seeing a person smile. So if that's any help or consideration to anybody out there, just do it.
Just do it, huh? I agree. Just call somebody. Call one of us. We'll talk to you.
Most definitely.
Yeah. You can message me and I'll give you my private number and we'll talk for hours. Guaranteed. I can talk for days.
But yeah, like I said, you know, you do a great job up there, and I appreciate everything you've done for me and the Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal when I've been up there, my friend.
You're welcome.
So with that being said, Bill, where can they find you at? And I'm going to throw up the Bearded Brawl here too as soon as you get done.
You can message me at Broadhead Manor at Facebook. That's the only site that I will follow or use. I do not Twitter. I do not tweak. I don't do anything like that. I don't do the X's. I don't do anything. So meet me at Broadhead Manor at Facebook. Message me and I will get back to you right away.
And definitely this is the event coming up as well. Definitely go check it out if you got time. I will be there. Gwen will be there. The Eternal Paranormal will be there. Christina will be there. Greg Koss, Bill. A lot of us will be there that day, so definitely come check it out. And the Bearded Brothers and the Beards, come check them out as well with everything they're doing. And Bill has said there's like 70% of the money will be going to their charity, and definitely come out and support these guys. That's all.
Nice one, Christy.
Yeah, she lives in Australia. I keep telling her next winter when it gets so cold, I'm coming.
Yeah, I may join her.
Bill, come on, let's road trip. When you guys come to North Carolina, I'm not going to the booze on the battleship.
Oh man.
Well, I'll be real with you because I'm gonna travel a lot this year. So everywhere you go, guys, look for me because I'm gonna be in a lot of places. For me to budget going all over.
Oh, I know. It's hard.
I got to pick and choose. And I've been there before, and I'll tell you a story that not everybody knows. Sean knows. But I've been to that ship, and honestly, seeing all those people there when I got to go, and it was like about 20 of us, and it was different than having a whole lot of people. I think it would be very different from me.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you the story. It's pretty cool.
I'm actually, for the first time, going to another Paracon. I'm actually going there, going to enjoy myself, get a vacation away from Broadhead, and just go visit all the peeps out there and have some fun.
I'm glad. But hey, I'm hoping I might be able to get up that way and at least see some of you guys. That would be cool.
And one thing I do have to mention is please come to Broadhead Manor and buy my nuts. They're chewy, salty, tasty, sweet, and sometimes spicy. And they definitely explode in your mouth.
Well, you need to get a shirt made of that with a pair of lips and the nuts exploding out of it.
Oh my god! And he's even got dark chocolate special somethings now. Yeah, I'm getting some of those.
The brownie bites ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are going to be great.
Definitely that too. As
I
well.
had to throw that in there and get everybody laughing.
Yeah, here definitely here in a month we will actually get to meet Christy Rico. She will be on the show May 31st.
That's right. She's coming.
So we'll definitely get to talk to her in person for a change instead of seeing her in the comments. So we're looking forward to that as well. Like I said, definitely go check out Bill, Broadhead Manor. Come check out all the shows on All Access Network as well. Check out Gwen, even though she hides behind the scenes on my show once in a while, but still, we got to pull her up. She'll be in the hot seat here in a couple of weeks on my show instead of a host. She'll be a guest on here, and we'll be asking her some questions. So,
I'll be on Anthony Simonelli's show on Tuesday, actually. So anybody that's out there and wants to watch me be not on the network, but on somebody else's show, I'll be there. So,
all right, guys, let's wrap this one up. I'll just close it out here tonight. Next week, I'll have Tina Furlova. I actually met her in one of the Quad City Expos, and she does energy work, and she's awesome. She's been on the show before, and we're going to have her on again and catch up with her and see what's going on with her for next week. So definitely come in, ask questions, and say hi to everybody. And thank you, everybody who stopped in tonight, made comments, and shared out. We all greatly appreciate you. And everybody have a rest of your great night. And we will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.